Good evening, or good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're watching. Welcome to ANZCRL Combined Racing League's Session 3 coverage of our 24 Hours of Le Mans. I am one of your commentators tonight, Sato 15. With me in the commentary box tonight, or this morning, sorry, is Dark Racing 40. My bearings are all off. Darky, how are you?
That's all right. Good morning, good evening, good lunchtime, good breakfast, good whatever it is time for you in the world. Welcome, Sato. We're here for ANZ Combined Racing League's Le Mans 24 hour, and we are at session 3. So the drivers have just done their formation qualifiers, so we get everyone in the correct order for the start of the race here.
Yep.
And now we just have the wait time here of, I guess Longy's decided to go. I'm going to do another lap here to give everyone 300 seconds to wait.
Yep. Yeah,
But yeah,
so
so
we've sorted the grid out. So it's Longy taking over from Darky in
yep,
the
in the Porsche.
in the lead Porsche.
Kemp is the leading DPI after Night Pegasus decided to smack a wall, break a drive shaft, and blow his motor about a metre away from his pit bay.
And his pit crew refused to push him into the pit box, so
Yep,
overnight they have been sacked. He's got
yep,
an entirely
regulations.
new pit crew, and
That's it.
hopefully they won't leave him stranded
That's
this
it.
time.
And Woody Lizard is leading the GTE class here in the Corvette.
Yeah, they've
Who is he
been
ahead of, actually? He is ahead of Dad. No,
no.
Kane.
Yep.
Kane is second in the Porsche with yourself and Dado in the big boy Beamer.
Mm. Yeah, had a lot of
So,
issues last night
that's it.
in
Yes,
that day.
changing tyres was one of them.
Yeah.
Also, I think you might need to knock yourself down a little bit for the stream, but that's all right. Let's see. And also, second place is Pixar Boy here in the very cool looking BMW. And third is Stum here in the I do like this paint scheme with this BMW. It is an absolute sick paint scheme. I love it.
Yeah, Stu's car is
Yeah. And then Rishi in the yellow Porsche. And Night Pegasus, the man who had all the trouble last night, in his DPI. So we've only got 2 DPIs in this race here tonight. You can see Longy's just about to finish his session here. Let me just quickly... Oh, can you turn me down a bit too?
Yeah, just doing that a little bit. So
Hello, Mr. Camera.
yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
Oh,
that's not how you went to the pit lane. I guess that's why I wanted to go around.
no, but it is good practice because I did the similar thing coming into pit lane. That is it. Oh, have you shared this to...
Oh, no, I have not.
Okay, so we just
I'll
need to do
do
some
it
quick sharing
now.
here.
Yep.
You can do that then. So there we go. The grid order is saying Longy in first for the LMDH, Kemp in the DPI, Woody Lizard starting off for the GTE. So this is going to be a... the way we do this race is a time formula starting, so to keep everyone in this race fundamentally. So these first 3 cars, Longy, Kemp, and Woody Lizard will all go on the green. They will just go. And then the next cars will have to wait for their allotted time slot. So the way we do 24 hours race here, we can't actually do driver swaps in game. So what we do is we create sessions. We create 4 sessions and we simulate the game 24 hours in the game. So in the game, we will race for 24 hours, but IRL, we're doing about 6 hours of seat time. Take a sip of my cup of tea.
Mm.
But to keep everyone in, if we just went the race and just, where you start, where, we add on, people will be multiple laps down by the end. But to keep everyone in it, we use a time formula. So however far the car finishes here, we do wizardry, and then you get to come back and actually have a chance to still be in for the battle. So people don't get disheartened and stuff like that. See, things like what happened to Night Pegasus, DQing around lap 13, so pretty early on. He has to wait. He has a wait to do. Unfortunately, that's the penalty for having to retire. But if he would have retired right at the end, his wait wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, so just for context, like So he finished 21 laps shy off the end. The time compression formula for that brought him back to around 10 minutes and 33 seconds, and then we've compressed it again further, so he only has to wait for 5 minutes.
That's it. So
So it will be one lap down on
Kemp.
KMP. Yeah, he'll be one lap down on KMP, but um, provided that he has a trouble-free session, then he'll compress back again,
Yep.
and he should only be around 1 minute behind him to start the final session, which keeps enough pressure on KMP to not make any mistakes.
And that's the thing. Something could befall him as well, and then he could be the one, you know, benefiting technically from the time compression system now. So
Yeah, so
because those DPIs have been doing weird things in this race. You know, like one gets a speeding penalty, the other one gets a speeding penalty. So
yes, that has been a common occurrence. The DPIs are not quite getting down to the
yeah,
speed limit at pit entry of the
and
event.
Night Pegasus gets it on the way out.
Yeah.
So. The admin Woody Lizard is speaking to the boys about the race procedure and their time progressions and stuff like that.
And
So to
also
make
giving them a quick bathroom break, as this is a
that's it.
very long session.
Yep, 2 hours. Will we do it? Here we go. Everyone will be ready and up now. So you can see all the cars on the track here. So let's have a look at this track that we have at Circuit de la Sarre, Le Mans in France. Was a 13 point something K. So she's a big boy. She's a big boy.
Long.
So this track is very easy to lose time. It is very hard to gain time. It is a unique track in the way it runs. But here we go. We are starting. What time? We're starting like really early in the morning games, like
It's 4 a.m. in the morning.
4 a.m. in the game. And this will race till about in game. What about midday, something like that?
About 2 p.m. it would be.
2 p.m. So that's the way we simulate the game in here, everyone.
Yep, so our
Oh,
two
sure.
middle sessions, session 2, session 3, they are 2 hour sessions at times 5 time progression. Sessions 1 and 4 are 1 hour sessions at times 2 progression. And that gives us our 24 hours simulated in game and allows for different formats with the sessions as well, with the start and finishing sessions being more of your hard sprints, as has happened in the
Here we go. No,
uh-oh.
Kemp isn't. Longy's not left.
Is there an issue with Longy now? He's gone.
No, there he goes. There he goes. Bit of a hard start there. So
A very similar thing happened to Magic Mass last night in Woody Lizard's car.
what did? Oh, he just didn't go, or he
Yeah,
just didn't get.
just was stopped on the grid. I think he had to wait for 30 seconds because he was resetting
Oh
his
god.
force feedback.
Oh god. So Kemp technically now leads the race here with that, but the Porsche is up and running here. Here we go. Here goes the other Porsche. See, now these guys have to wait here a bit. I think next will be Pixel and Daryl. Don't know how long their time frame is going to
Yeah,
be.
so Pixel has got a 1 minute and 4 second wait, and Data's got a 1 minute 5 second gap. Oh wait. So they'll be starting
But
to
technically
head
they
off
should
now.
be going. Yep,
Yep,
there he
there we
goes.
go.
And there goes Dado in the big boy Beamer.
And the next one will be Stu, but he's got 1 minute 48.
So he's got a little bit of weight, and then these other guys have got to wait. Night Pegasus here needs to. Oh, he's just going to wait for the cars in front to move off. So we go onto Mulsanne. DPI technically leads.
It's been probably the standout of the race so far has been Kemp. To be
That's
in
it.
the slower class of car and to run.
Oh, I was shocked at the start. Yeah, you can see Stu's moved forward just to give Night Pegasus a bit of room here. So he's going to get going very shortly here. He should be going about now, isn't it? Because he had 1 minute for put. There he goes. He's off. See, Night Pegasus is not really sitting in the best spot here. He should be moving to the inside. No, he's waiting for the other Porsche to go. Okay, he doesn't want to do anything stupid. Okay, that's cool. Whoa!
Oh dear, that's the race leader gone.
That's it. He's cooked in turn one, or the final hairpin, because the brakes are cold and the tyres are cold. Oh, look.
And
It's a
here
bot.
comes Longy.
Goodbye, bot.
Yeah, couldn't get
They
there.
appear. Yeah, take care of that. And there we go. Now now the Porsche resumes the lead for this Le Mans race here. But yeah, the DPIs have been absolutely ballistically quick around here.
Mm.
So I've been actually quite surprised. There we go. And the Porsche is away. And Night Pegasus will sit there for 5 minutes. So he has a 3 or 2 minute wait here now. So he's out of the way.
A 5 minute wait. I'm just keeping my mind. Greg Murphy at Bathurst all those years ago.
Oh, yeah, that's it, yeah. 5 minutes? Are you effing kidding me? Just going to toilet break here.
May as well go and have a sleep.
That's it.
I'm
Yeah,
amazed on this game how relaxed the track limits were.
Oh, yeah, it's fantastic. It's great. I love it. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, how far can I push it? And I'm not pushing it as hard as much as I can. Like, that's fine with me. There we go. First lap down of this session. Now Longy resumes lead and he's off. There goes Pegasus on the inside. The headlights are off.
Yes, Kenny.
Kemp now passes Pegasus, so he's now a lap down. He'll be going in the next minute. Here comes Woody Lizard.
Yeah, that Corvette of Woody Lizard and Magic Mass has been rapid all race.
That's it. And here comes the ear-piercing, screaming Porsche. Let's go through run through kid. It really does not like that camera, does it? There we go. And there's a BMW. It doesn't like it when you switch to them at that spot on the track here. But the very cool looking BMW here for Pixel.
Yeah. Yeah, the base paint of the BMW, it's the paint that they run.
Yep, the M Sports paints.
Hmm.
And he's data racing the other BMW, the Thick Boy. Here's Stu in the very cool looking other BMW. Going through the Porsche curves.
The good thing about spectating is that I get to actually enjoy all these paint schemes.
It's yeah, watch it blast past you. And then here's the yellow Porsche of Rishi.
The Penske paint.
Yep. And Night Pegasus is away. Oh, he's going to have massively cold tyres here.
Oh!
Here goes Dado. So the DPI is quicker, but he has cold tyres. Absolutely, they are stone mullers cold right now. So he is going to struggle for the next lap and a half, because in the night session, the temperatures came out of the tyres, especially for in the LMDH, the front tyres just dropped him from this point on all the way down to Indianapolis. So they were pretty damn cold by the time we got to Indianapolis. The tyre temp was, the grip was like down to 63 degrees. So they were cold.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they were terribly cold.
The GT cars, they're actually keeping the temp in the tyres. It stayed around 80 degrees at night, which is almost bang on perfect.
Yeah, but once you went through the Porsche curves and got all the way back onto the Mulsanne straight, guess what? Your tyre temps are good. And then you lose it down the Mulsanne, and then it just start this rhythm again. So, but at this time of day, at the end of the session 2, the temp was coming up and the tyres started gripping up more, and that's why I decided to go, YOLO, I'm going to see if I can punch out a lap. They can see the fogs hanging in the air. The number 64 Porsche is heading to the Porsche curves. You can see all the dust flying up off the trackers off the side of the track here. But yeah, after my stint, I don't know if the whole front of my car was covered in rubber because I was pushing this car to the end, where he literally miscalculated his fuel and literally had 3 litres on Mulsanne straight, which was not enough to get him to the end there.
Yeah.
So I just pushed him around all the way to the end there, got him there with about, 10 seconds to spare?
10 seconds to spare, yeah.
That's it.
And that's obviously contributed to the extended gap that they've had for this session.
Oh, it could have been worse. A DNF could have been way worse
Mm.
because it would have gone back a lap too.
Yes, exactly.
So getting pushed across the line was a slight benefit, but has cost him in this part. But you know, and the same thing, it keeps him close in the hunt to a point. So we are waiting for Pixel Boy here. He will be catching this. He's hunting down this Porsche for an overall lead change for the actual order, but he's not actually racing him for position. Let's see how Pegasus is going with his cold tyres. He hasn't quite pulled away from Dado that much, so he must have had a mistake just before. Or he's just been a bit cautious. Let's see how he goes through the Porsche curves for the first time.
Smoke, dust, and everything coming up.
Yeah, you can hear he's backing off just a bit.
Yeah, leaving plenty of room to that wall.
That's it.
Which is
Yeah, he doesn't want to hit that. Doesn't want to hit that again.
Yeah, well, that blue wall has got a bit of wall of death properties to it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
So if anyone doesn't know what we mean by the wall of death, so we have a lot of colloquialisms basically for Oz and Z Combined Racing League here, where basically things that have happened in a race and a turn has been coined and it's just sticks. So the wall of death was a wall at Spa Francorchamps. Basically, when you're heading down to a Rouge Radion, if you touch the right-hand side wall heading down there, your car would die. Your motor would be blown. It's just a game over. Your car's dead. Don't know why, but you have to avoid the wall like a plague. If you were silly enough to touch it, death followed you.
Well, it was one of the things where the wall wasn't solid, so you'd face through the wall, and then the game just didn't know what to do with it, and then just blew everything up.
Blew your motor up. So the other one I have is doing a champion, which is happened when we did the Imola 4 hours, where we had the LMP 900 cars, a lot of Audis, and everyone who was running the champion team Audi all ran out of fuel and did not make the race. It was actually a race where a lot of people ran out of fuel. Actually, it was really surprising.
Yeah.
Like a lot. I think was it four to five people ran out of fuel.
I think it was only the four. I think it was only 3 or 4. I did actually watch that race back a couple of months ago. I think it was only 3 or 4.
Yeah, but yeah. So the term doing a champion was then discovered. There's the Dado, which Tempe and Night Pegasus both did last time. That's speeding in pit lane. Let's have a look on the man. Let's see how he's going. His progression. All right, his car's going good. So let's go through our class leaders right now. So he's Longy in the Porsche. He's just going through the Porsche curbs here. Jesus, that's a lot of curb. Fastest lap Longy with a 324, so he's just gone, I'm going to go punch out a lap now.
324 or 329?
What I'm seeing this fast lap is 324. We can quickly check the standings. Oh yeah, 329. Yeah, weird. Okay, so my game's mispronouncing it. No, 329. Alright. Oh, that might have been in qualifying actually. Or practice that he did that last time, so it hasn't.
Practice.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, practice. So yeah, you can definitely get this Porsche moving. Then we have the DPI here of Keep. So you can see the gap between the two of them isn't that much. If we go to the track map here, the very top dot, that is our race leading Porsche, and the arrow we are watching right now is the DPI here. So that's the gap there. So you can see that he's not really losing the DPI that much.
I'll tell you what, Pixel Boy is coming up on Bocane.
There we go.
There's going to be pass for the overall positions on the podium.
But not a class position.
Not a class position.
There
he's diving it down there. That's bold.
That's risky. That's very risky because that is an area where the car I found for myself the Porsche was very sketchy if you got a bit out wrong there. The car was not happy there.
Yeah, not a move I probably would have gone. Not at this stage of the race.
Nah, that's all right. So next on his hit list is going to be the man, the wood, the lizard. There he is. He's just up. He's just on the other side of the Dunlop Bridge here, so he will catch him pretty rapidly here, actually. And here is Stu. He's catching Data Racer. The big one beamer is catching another beamer. Well, let's see if he's going to do the same thing here. Or is he going to be sensible and follow him through the...
He's a
no, he's
very
no.
sensible driver, Stu, so...
He was also probably a bit too far back.
Hmm.
Didn't get a good exit there, but...
Yeah, where's the battery?
Yeah, I know. He's like, that's very slow. Got the move done. Now he's technically moved up a position, I think. So the BMWs are the one doing all the passing right now. Here goes Pixel on...
Yeah, to be Woody. And I tell you what, Bo is not far behind Woody.
No, he is not. There he is. You can just see him up there, straight ahead, the glowing dots of the brake lights. I'll listen to that flat six just scream in this car. And away he goes.
I just love how the sound just bounces off everything.
That's it. So Rishi has to cut down Dado, but he's quite quite a bit. Yeah, that's this first section of the Mulsanne straight. He's off, but he will get to him, and it's just going to take some time. Here's Pegasus. He's just up the road from Dado. He's on the way to Mulsanne hairpin. There you go. Race leader gets another lap in the books here.
Into the 28s now.
Yep. We can start to see that the sun is starting to come up here.
Oh,
there we go.
Oh.
Look at that. The drivers be copping this right in the eyeballs.
Oh, the sun glare.
That's it. They also will cop it through here. This right-hander, which is going to suck. Oh, no, the trees keep it covered. Okay.
Still behind the trees.
That's all right.
For now.
That's it. You can see the fog's just hanging around quite nicely here. Go on top of the cat. Look at that. Just blinding you. Just blinding. You can see the sun coming up all over down the pit straight here on this glorious morning here at Sfecca de la Sarde in France at Le Mans for ANZ Combined Racing League's Le Mans 24 Hour. So if you wish to do some sim racing for AMS2 or Automobilista 2, you can head over to the pinned comment, look at us on our website, or you can search for us on justrace.net. And you can enter our events from there, which will also, there'll be, I think there's a link or somehow to join the Discord. I don't know. I can't remember how. I've never looked at that. Anyway, I've joined the old way because look at that sun. Absolutely just blinding. Just blinding.
Yeah, this is all stuff that Woody Lizard has all set up for the league.
That's it.
For our transition onto the PC side.
Also to connect with more people worldwide and to try and get more racers in this for our races. So I believe after Le Mans, the next series we're doing is production car Evos, Mitsubishi Evos. So the gap to head of is 7 seconds, but I think is this Porsche coming at Woody?
He's not dropping off.
He's not really.
It's it's been an 8-second gap, but they were within 3/1000ths of a second last lap.
Oh yes, they were lap times. So these two are absolutely got the foot down now. So you can see the. No, that's not. Who is it? Oh, that is our... No, that's not our race leader. Who is that behind? I'm trying to see the car behind the Porsche because it is not Stu, not Dado. I wonder if it's Pegasus. There it is. Yeah, the car's catching the Porsche of Kane.
Well, Pegasus is motoring along. He's driving faster than Kemp in seconds.
Yeah, 336, only second, but he has to make up, well, 5 minutes.
Yeah, but every little second counts because
That's
that'll
it.
be just that little bit closer he'll compress to Kemp.
So let's have a look at the track map to see where everyone is around the track now. So
Oh,
everyone's sort of
they
spread out right now. Everyone's spread out. Everyone's in their own little pocket. Everyone's in no man's land. There we go. There we can go. We can see Woody and the Corvette and the Porsche on the same part of the track now. And here comes our race leader too.
The behind Bo, that's Pegasus.
No, I think it's our race leader. Oh, yeah, it is Pegasus. Sorry, my mistake. I thought I saw the looking of the Porsche back there.
The only reason I knew was because on the track map behind Bo was a blue dot.
Ah, okay. Or a slight wiggle there from Pegasus against his Indianapolis. Listen to that mighty V8 rumble. So the one thing I'm surprised that the Corvette isn't louder, actually. For a V8, it's not that loud, actually.
Yeah, but that's all part of the when they changed the Corvette from front engine to rear engine, it knocked a lot of sound out of it.
Yeah. I remember watching this car when it's made its debut at the Daytona 24 Hours. And at night time, all you would see out of the exhaust is fire. It had a blue flame out the exhaust the whole time. For the whole race. So that means the whole race, the thing was spitting fire. It looks fantastic night time, just this blue flame out the exhaust. So there we go. You can see the Porsche in the background there. We listed at 350. Oh, Kane went faster, 349. So he is slowly creeping up on him.
Mm.
But at the same time, being the leader at the end of the session is nice, but at the same time, you don't have to be leading.
Yes.
Like if these two finish this session like this close, there's gonna be what a second gap at the start.
Yeah,
I think
probably 2 seconds or something. Because
1 to 2 seconds. So like absolutely
trying to-
nothing. So if one balls up their start, the other one's gonna be all over him.
Yeah, so for
Right.
context, in the first session, I finished 10 seconds behind Woody, and that compressed it to 5 seconds.
Yeah, let's do a lap on board with the Wood and the Lizard. Yeah, the fog's still hanging around quite a bit.
These GTAs, I was surprised at the top speed they were getting. They're getting up to 300 kilometers per hour down the straight.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez, that's not slow. Because I didn't notice trying to pass them was like it just at the top end. It was at the far end of the track, at the top end speed, it wasn't that quick.
Yeah,
You get him really at the low corner.
So
Like the move I made on you at Indianapolis last time. I'm like, oh, I'll get you easy, and like getting to the point going, am I going to get to you before Indianapolis? Like, it is, but it's going to be just. It
well, I
was
think I had
just,
to lift off just
Oh,
to
really?
get the pass as well. Because yeah, so into the first chicane and into Indianapolis, the corner after this one, we're getting 300 to 305 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, and the LMPH cars, generally in about 320, 320 to 330, depends on your exit and how much ERS you got and what setting you have it on.
Yeah.
So if you have it on full attack mode, you're easily doing over, or full qualifying mode, you're doing easily over 330.
But yeah, it's about 300 kilometers per hour into that point. You got to.
Woody's
brake
not using the
before-
whole track actually. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Here we go, slowest corner of the track. Everyone pretty much does the same speed around here.
GT's probably slightly faster.
I was doing about 80 to 90, around about there. I wasn't really paying enough attention, but that was a speed I was doing in the
about similar.
LMDH.
About similar in the BMW.
Yeah.
Plucked it into first gear and just ride that curb.
Yeah, Woody's not using the whole track. I'm quite surprised by that. Yeah, a bit of sun glare through.
The similar lines to what I was using. Oh yeah, compromise there. I'm going right to the right hand side of the track.
Oh yeah, so was I. Yeah, he's not using the whole track. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't compromise that second right-hander in the curve, so that's gonna cost him.
But he has pulled a bit of a gap on. Okay. Yeah, Woody's not really using the whole track here, not by much.
No, he's just driving it safe and.
Yeah, he's probably just got. I'll keep it off the wall. I'll keep it off the curve. Just keep the car safe. Don't make any silly mistakes. He's got an hour and 36 remaining here.
Yeah, and it looked a pedestrian lap. It was a 49.1.
Oh wow, yeah. Okay, so even though he's not using the whole track, he's not sitting around. Okay, so he's able to make it work for him. See, the sun's coming up a bit more, so the glare's not going to be that bad. But look at that, you can see the shine off the racetrack there. Yeah, I found a few curves in the LMDH cars were very, you do not touch. They were like, oh, if you want to die, touch this curb.
I'm surprised all the other GT cars, they're going right to the left-hand side on the exit.
Just in time to watch Nightpeckers go blasting past. There he is. We've got a roof cam. They also you can see the warning lights, warning drivers that things are happening. The blue lights are flashing that a fast car is approaching.
Yeah, that's actually handy.
Even though that nice Pegasus is still a lap down. I think it just goes off the faster cars approaching you, the faster make, so.
Nah, it's gone off position, so they've given the blue flags to Pegasus. Even though
yeah, it might be it actually might be the Pegasus actually, I forgot about that. Here we go, second place in LMDH here. Look at that, using all the tracks, spraying up all the dust in the BMW. His fastest lap is a 32, so he's not that slow. He's using a lot more track than I did down there because I was not brave enough to use that curve there.
Even on iRacing where you can absolutely monster the curbs, I'm never brave to going over that one.
Yes, same here. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. I want to survive. Oh, there's something sticking me in my back. Ow, ow. So let's have a.
Oh, jeez, that's getting close to that wall.
Yeah, so you got to be careful. Even though I was not game to go near that wall through the Porsche curves, I just did not like it. If I didn't like the first turning, I'd be like, just back it off, let it go through. Oh, here we go. First pit stop. The DPIs clearly can only do half an hour.
Oh, less than.
Yeah, that's actually less than half an hour.
26 minutes.
That's pretty short then. So here we go. So Pixel. Oh, Ed. This is weird. Yeah. Why is he pitted? Why is Pixel pitted? Oh, he's doing the reverse now.
The reverse strategy.
Yeah, he's doing the reverse here. So we can watch the BMW. He just waits for the Cadillac to leave as he hits his box. There goes the pit crew, grabbing all the tyres inside. Watch them all run inside. Yep. There they are. They're all good.
And now they disappeared.
Fuel done. Technically, tyres again done right now, even though that the tyres were done before fuel. So this is technically. I don't know. I've never actually seen the pit stops from outside properly, so I don't know if he's had damage or this is still part of the thing. Let's see how long it takes for him to get out. So Woody's going to go past him again here. Nah, this is damaged.
So he's had a moment somewhere.
Yeah, this is damaged. Oh, yeah, because that's longer than it should have been. They can hear him. He's plucked the higher gear, so stop the car from jerking in pit lane because it sucks. So when you land first gear on the speed limit, the car goes da 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 da. It's really annoying.
Yep. Yeah, so you don't have the
So you
problem in the
pick,
BMW. You leave in first and it's smooth.
nah, you pick the higher gear. There goes the Porsche. Oh, and here comes the other BMW. Look at that. That's a position.
Mm.
That is a position there for a second.
Yep, still into second place.
That's it.
So a good
Well, let's
start there,
see
Stu.
how long they stay there.
Yeah.
Because Pixel Boy is quicker, but he has fresh tyres on and full fuel, and the car is not great for that
Oh,
first outlap.
and they're getting held
And
up
now
by
they're catching.
Bocane.
Here we go. No, I think it's just lucky enough here. There we go. Porsche to the inside. Two BMWs go on the outside. Now the move's done. So the speed gain right now is massive. Or is he going to go for a move here?
He is.
He is. Holy moly. So he's got the speed boost. Hard on the brakes. Hard on the brakes. Got to get the car pitched in here. There he goes back into second. But now it's Stu's turn to get the boost here.
Pixel goes on the defensive.
I'm surprised he didn't follow him to get more draft here.
Mm. But Stu's smart, so he'll understand that he hasn't been as quick as Pixel, and he will just
Well,
hold
he was
position.
gone wide.
Pixel push him way harder than he needs to.
Yeah. He probably wants to break the toe. Also, Stu know that like we're going an hour and a half of racing here to go. It's no necessary to be on, but this. But at the same time, it's no quarter drawn. You know, you can't give your opponent an opportunity to pull a gap if you have the opportunity. Or
Oh,
Pixel's over, he's overdriving it. He's absolutely overdriving it.
and that's Stu back into second place.
That's it. Oh, and now we're catching Woody. We're catching the GTs at the wrong point of the track. Here he comes again. Is he going to make the move into Indianapolis? No. Whoa, a slight lock up there. Really deep on the
So
brakes here.
I wonder, is it Pixel using more battery than Stu, or is Stu got a bit more aero than what Pixel does?
I
Because
don't know.
Pixel, I reckon's got superior straight line speed.
He's probably running less aero, but he's probably running little, not enough aero for the corners.
Mm,
That he's really rapid in the straight line, but it's just a little bit edgy in the corners, maybe.
maybe.
Yeah, he sounds alright. Yeah, because you can change the modes in the in these LMDH cars with ERS, the electronic battery system that powers it. So you can have it on auto, so that you just don't worry about a thing. You can set it to build, so it builds up power, but you only use a little bit. You can set it to balance, so it's just always balanced out, which is basically like, it just
It
stays
keeps
at
it in the
50-50.
mid-range.
Yeah, it keeps it in the mid-range of the battery. Or you can have it on attack, which will make you quicker, but you're going to use more battery but run out of it. Or you can set it to quali, and you're going to use all the battery, but you will not last a lap of it. And then you have to build it up. Or you can turn the system off
I
to
think
build the battery right up.
I think attack depletes the battery as well. Oh, there goes
Oh!
Stu!
Overcooked in turn one. Yes, attack will deplete the battery. Oh, here comes Woody Lizard. That turn one, myself, I was braking probably earlier than I should be, but I found it was a slight sketchy corner,
Hmm.
especially the left-hander if you took too much of it. There you go.
Yeah, I had my fair share of moments at that Dunlop chicane.
That's it. Yeah, I was very trying to be as smooth and flow the car and not touch the left-hand curb. Try not to use much of the right. So that battle now resolves in Pixel Boy's favour. Let's have a look at your teammate, Mr. Big Boy BMW. Look how big it is. It's a thick. It's a thick
Giant.
boy. It's a giant amongst men. Let's go on board with Dado for a lap here. Let's take the roof camp. Is it a twin turbo V8 or is it just a naturally aspirated V8?
No, it's turbocharged.
Okay. So right now, the cars that Dado are chasing down are not his class at all. I am surprised that Rishi in the LMDH has not moved forward at all yet.
Yeah.
I mean, his
But
last lap
he's
one was a 3:35. He should be quicker than he's still. Yeah, look at the lap. So he's moved forward in the Porsche. See, I'm wondering if he's got his ERS set to attack mode and has just run out and doesn't realize you need to either put it under balance or the auto, or he's got an auto mode and the auto mode's depleted his ERS battery. So because I did notice when I flicked it to auto, sometimes it'll be like, "Oh, I'm going to put you in attack mode now." I'm like, I don't want to be in attack mode.
yeah.
So I was flicking with the system up and down. You know, sometimes I want to build up a bit more, sometimes I want to use it a bit more here and there. I was trying to work out. Oh, that was a bit deep there. I was trying to work out what the best way is. Like maybe out these slow corners having to attack mode so to really launch it, but then.
Yeah, I will
And then
say
it's
with this BMW we're on board with now, the one thing that I was having issues with was the braking.
that's it.
Just
Yeah,
could not
paper brakes not
find
working.
a happy spot for the brakes.
What is in pressure or balance or temp or the brakes or?
I got well the setup I got started with. There was a more pressure problem. Just didn't
Okay,
have
I see you're
enough.
locking
It
up
didn't
at
have
Neil.
enough front, so like you wouldn't
Okay.
lock up. You just wouldn't stop. It just fly off. I got the pressure right, but then I just couldn't get it. Just couldn't get the balance right. It was either too far forward or too far rear. Just could not find a happy spot with it.
Oh yeah, Pex is doing his piss up. He's rolling again. Yeah, I found that in a night session. I was trying to, because I was trying to generate temp in my front tires. I actually moved my brake balance a little bit more to the front to put a little bit more heat into the brakes, to put in more heat into the tires to give me a little, try and increase the pressure and a bit more heat for the front tires.
The other problem I had, I said to Dado, was that with the pressure and not being able to get the balance of the brakes right, I actually burnt the fronts out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're
I
getting way too hot by the end of it. But
So even if you pull the brake, open up the brake ducting to get the brakes, run the
I didn't
brakes
open them
colder.
up enough, I don't think.
Okay.
Because yeah, they wore out, which didn't make a difference because the body was worn out as well, so I couldn't
Yeah.
extract the lap time out of it anyway. But
Yeah, but you don't want an extra thing on your thing. So the sun's come up high enough now. There'll be a little bit of glare here, but not as bad now. Through the S's here.
yeah, sun well and truly risen now.
They are really in all the track there.
That was a pretty quick lap from Dado, the last one though.
348, yep. Compared to Woody 358, Kane's 359. So these guys are
That's
still
close.
that's
4
reduced
seconds.
a lot now. We're down to 4 seconds now. Oh wait, no. Just as I speak. No, he's not. No, he hasn't catched. Okay, they're on the same part of the track here now.
There they are. Look here.
Yeah. Here we
Look
go.
at the gap there. That is a lot closer than it was.
Here we go. So we have leader of GTE, second place in GTE, leader of that. No, that's Night Pegasus, I
That'd be
believe.
Night Pegasus, yep.
Night Pegasus there, second place in DPI. Then we have the leader Longy coming through. And then we are going to have Rishi here. He's going to actually make positions here on Woody and Kane. Oh, see, you can see the DPIs are not slow animals. You can see Longy struggling to get past the DPI at the end of the straight there. I think they have the superior aero and superior torque at the corners.
Yes.
But the LMPHs, LMDs have no ABS, so you got to watch the brakes. And I think the DPIs do have ABS.
No.
Oh, they
No,
don't. Okay,
the
I thought they did.
no, I don't believe they do. From memory, they don't.
Okay.
I'm not even sure I think they have traction control. They used to not have traction control.
That's it.
I think the generation of Daytona prototype before that one, there was like no assist at all. They were
Okay.
tough beasts to drive.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Longy coming through.
Oh,
Just taking.
the
Just.
grass.
I had to pass someone there too, and it still felt a bit iffy to me too. It's like, oh, it's like. I think it was I think it was the Porsche at the same spot too, actually. Here we go. Kane getting rounded up by the faster cars right now. Here comes the DPI of Night Pegasus.
Giving all the room.
Oh. Rishi's just went off the track there in the background.
Yep.
Going a bit too deep. Sorry about that one. So he'll catch up to these two guys here. Yeah, 3:45, so terrible lap there.
Yeah, so Bo Kane grabbed another half second on Woody on that last lap.
Yeah. Even though dealing with traffic too, so. That's the car he's hunting down now as the Porsche now finally gets past him. I'd say this would be the most amount of cars in one area of the track right now. Let's have a look, see. Yeah, pretty much is. Woody in the Corvette entering the first chicane coming in. Well, a little bit deep missing the apex. Here comes the DPI of Night Pegasus. He'll just blast past him on this section now.
Yeah, Woody looked very ginger in that section.
But we did see that before. He was missing all the. He wasn't taking on the curb, and he punched out a quick lap time. So his laps may not look quick, but he's able to do the time. So, but Dado was the fastest GTE just then on a 47.
Oh, 47.9. Dado's found the sweet spot in that car.
In other words, the fuel's come out and it's time for Dado to go. Where's Dado? Dado is on Mulsanne.
Yes, he's at the start of the Mulsanne, and these guys are at the end of the Mulsanne.
Yeah. So, just a couple of kilometres to catch up. Nothing biggie. Come on, you can do it easily. There we go. Here comes Rishi. He will actually pass these two guys for an overall position here.
Yeah. Let's pull to the right. There we go.
There you go. Now he's actually moved up an overall position for this session. A very bright yellow Porsche. So now his next target is Woody Lizard. Kempy is still overall second place in the DPI. That's just shows you how, like the last lap time, Longy was a 3:32, Kempy was a 3:37. So he's not losing that much time per lap. So you can see how quick these
Pixel was a
DPIs.
3:32 as well.
Yeah. And Stu was a 3:34. So they're not that time-wise right now. They're not that slow off each other. Rishi needs to at least find 10 seconds.
Yeah, but that could that could have just accounted for the spin. I think he has been floating somewhere between 35s and 37s.
Yeah.
Oh, Longy in the
As I said,
pits.
that's it. Race leader for his pit stop here. Yep, first pit stop. So it's not quite 45 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, it's about the distance we're getting in the BMW. So
Yeah,
I
because
think
I
you'll
lost track
find
of how long I'd actually do
you'll
for.
find Dado
Here
will be
comes,
in the pits. That's like Bo
here
Kane in
comes
the
Kane.
pits,
Here comes the other
and
Porsche.
you'll find Dado will be in the pits this lap as well.
Let's watch the pit stops here now. See the Porsche crew behind them. Fuel going into the Porsche. GT Porsches come in. Tyres getting done on that car right now. This will still be fuel because tyres will get done. You've got 3 of us in pit lane right now. Porsche behind still getting filled up here. There we go. Oh, he actually will spun. See, the one thing I found was because the way the car's set up, once the car dropped, my car started moving because I have the
The
clutch off,
anti-stall
and
clutch, yeah.
the car just takes off. There you go. Porsche leaving.
Yeah, and Dado into the pits.
Dado with the big boy. She's thick. She's so thick.
Humongous.
That's a huge ass boy. There you go. Dado hits his marks. Car going up. Tires getting changed.
Yep.
Fuel going in. Car went down really quickly. Did Dado only just change front tires? Or was it? Could be a little bit
No.
deceiving here.
I think it's just deceiving.
As you can see, the guy in the control, he's unimpressed. Oh, screw you, mate. So Longy out back onto the track now.
Clear
The
track
lap.
all around him.
That's it. No one around him. He can't be heading towards the
Ford chicane.
Ford chicanes. He should be pitting soonish, I believe.
What do you pit in
Maybe
40 minutes?
no,
I think he's still probably
yeah,
15 minutes away.
10 more. Yeah. So let's see. No, they've pitted already.
Yep.
So, in theory, we should see you pit now, I think. We'll see. Oh, is he low on fuel? Because I can hear a bit of lifting coasting going on here.
Yeah, they've been having
Downshift there.
fuel issues.
I
Oh.
think they're getting the fuel numbers wrong, or they're trying to maximize the fuel.
Hmm.
Let's see, is Porsche coming to pit lane? Here we go. Let's see if he can. Yep, it makes it nice and clear. Don't speed. He's
Slow down very early to
yep,
guarantee he's.
not going to get a penalty. You can hear the car jittering.
Flames coming out of the exhaust as it's bouncing off.
Bang, in the marks, fuel going in, tyres getting done right now. Even though tyres aren't getting done, they are getting done. So we'll watch this pit stop here. Let's bring up the track map to see.
So
That would be
Longy
Woody.
into Indianapolis.
And that will be Woody and
Pegasus has just gone past.
yep.
Yeah, that's Woody coming into the Ford chicane. It's off the track, so that's Woody pulling into pit lane now.
There we go. There goes the Beamer back out to the freight. Here comes the Corvette of Woody Lizard for his pit stop. Hits his marks, bang. Fuel going in. Tyres getting changed. The fuel has a look around. Yep, I'm just putting fuel. It's just a casual day here. So the Porsche came in early, Dado's coming in early, and the Corvette's gone further on fuel then.
Yeah.
So the Corvette's a
Did
pretty...
that in session 1 as well. I can't remember what Magic Mass was doing last night compared to the Porsche.
And there we go.
Oh.
Woody
I
Lizard
thought
back into the fray now.
thought the Corvette took off and it was still up in the air.
He was still up in the air. It's a hovercraft here. Here you go, Longy into the Dunlop curves underneath the Dunlop bridge here. That was a slow lap for Longy, 3:49.
Outlap.
Oh, outlap, still forgot about that. Let's have a look here. Here's Pixley, and where is Campy? Okay. So a bit of distance between the two cars. One is entering the Porsche curves, the other one's at Indianapolis for this an overall position change.
Mm.
You can just see how rapid this thing has been, like, seriously. If the LMPH car drivers were struggling to get lap times out of the car, these guys would be pretty much almost leading this race outright.
Yeah.
Because it was, when I started driving the LMDH car, it was, I couldn't really get the lap times out. It took a little bit. I had to go grab a setup and change a couple of things and just get used to driving the car to make it quicker. It's a weird experience.
Mm.
Absolutely flying there. Let's go have a look at Wee Lizard. So the gap between these two is blown out a little bit more due to the pit stops. So back out to 8 seconds now instead of the 4 it was before. Hello, Slide. How are you going? Let's see. Here's Dado. Dado is
He's still
48,
yeah.
48 seconds behind the third place. Okay. Oh, second place, sorry. No mistake.
Yeah, bit of a gap.
But this is all good. His last lap time was a 42. The Night Pecker says it's only a minute and 10, so he will pretty much get him, well, as my cat's doing cat things at 2 a.m. in the morning right now. So Richie's now finally moved up into 5th overall. So he's finally class of GTEs. All the LMDH cars are nearly in the top positions on the overall ladder of this race. They've just got to catch one DPI here. Oh, that doesn't like that camera.
No.
So he's our race leader. Long in the Porsche, car 64. We also had Mega Drive for him. Just chilling, watching our boys race. That's it, Slide. Into the Porsche chicane here. Cloud to the curb here. Watch a big sausage one and get in the power. Let's see what lap time he does. Back in the 332s.
Just cruising.
That's it.
It's very off-putting having the start-finish line being
So much further away.
Yeah.
I hate it. I like, why is the start finish line so much further away when it should be look? Thanks, Slide. Yeah, it was kind of like, oh, I've got my lap time. No, I've still got more lap to go. I really dislike it, actually. I like it when it's nice and early where it should be. But that's where the game decided to put it, so that's where it is going to be. That's the same for everyone else here.
Yeah. Yeah, when they decide having the start-finish lines at the same point.
Let's see.
Wee.
So he is on close. So Kempy is just gone through the Porsche curbs, yep. And Pixie's about to enter him, so he's slowly gaining him. He touches the dust, watch it all fly up here. Meow. Nicking a bit of the grass there, climbing all over the curve there to maximise his entry through this corner. Excuse me, sorry about that, everyone.
It's not a bad sound, that BMW.
No, it's pretty nice. I think it's a V8.
Yeah, I can't. Probably.
I can't remember.
Or it might be a V6 actually.
No, I don't think it is. I think it's a V8. I think it's a V8 turbo. That's right. Someone go look us up in the chat. The BMW LMDH motors in it. Please let us know. Well, you can see this. Is that scratch marks on the side where he's nicked the wall by the look of it? That would be. Yeah, he has. Yeah, if you look
Yeah.
on the on the other side, so that's why his pit stop was longer. So he's probably just slightly tagged the wall through the Porsche curbs. Let's go have a look at these two.
Yeah, V8 twin turbocharged 32 valve.
That's it. That's it. So Woody still leads GTE. The gap is starting to come back down again. We're down to 7 seconds. So these two boys have not been separated by much.
Hmm.
I'm about to watch the Porsche come out of that Mulsanne hairpin there in a second. There he is.
And Dado was 1.5 seconds quicker than Bo Kane on the last lap.
Oh yeah, 3:48. So Dado is offline. And he just had a pit stop not too long ago, so he's full of fuel.
Yeah.
So maybe the track temp has come up a bit more and the BMW is a little bit more happier now.
Hmm. It's certainly a lot more comfortable in it during the daytime than it was in the night. So
Oh yeah,
probably
I think
tracks.
I think a few cars would be like that. Okay, see, look at this. Shum and Rishi is still doing a similar lap for 3:37s.
Yeah,
So they have
1/100th
been,
of a second between them.
yeah. So the Pixel's 3:34. Oh, Longy 3:25 just then.
Oh.
That'd be the fastest lap. Oh, that's why his lap times were slow before. He said he was going to do it. He was going to build up all the ERS and then just send it for a lap. So that's what he's done. He's turned it off for a lap, and then he's just got, all right, I'm going to have to smash it out now. So that would be the fastest. So that would be the new lap record for
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 this
Le,
class.
For Le Mans in this class.
Yeah, well
The
we
3:25.
haven't run Le Mans on this game before, so
Since we're using these cars, not the LMP1, so that'll be the new lap record now that we have. So long as just done that at 3:25. I think I got down to a 3:27 in my race. In the practice, I was able to get down to a 3:25, and Longy can go faster than that, which is even scarier.
Oh yeah,
Look at these two
Longy is
boys.
rapid.
Look at this. Look at the time. Oh, there we go. Nice lap time for Kane. Nearly a second quicker than Woody. Sorry about that, everyone. Yeah, yes. Wow, nice lap. Well, let's go check out the man who decided to break a drive shaft here. Let's go check it on a night pick and see how he's travelling. He's 40 seconds behind Dado. Oh, here we go. Kemper's finally in pit lane now. We'll watch his pit stop go. Well, that happens. My feet are cold. I need socks.
Yep, so it's Kempe now rejoining the race, still in second position. No, so he's dropped the third now with that pit stop. So Pixel Boy is
Finally moved over to second overall. Very
hmm.
nice. Let's join MB for a lap of Le Mans.
see the tyres through the hole in the wheel arch.
Yeah, so if you look at the bottom of the screen, when you can see the tyres, and you watch them when he hits the bumps, you can watch them undulate around here for Le Mans.
You can see the car lowering to the ground. The faster he goes, the more downforce gets applied. So the reason why Pegasus is stone dead last is that he had a drive shaft failure trying to come into pit lane due to an accident. Got to 3 meters before his pit box, before the engine blew. Couldn't get into his pit box to fix the car, and that was the session over. So he finished 21 laps down at the end of session 2, and so he's on the comeback trail. But as it stands right now, he should be able to start around about a minute behind Kemp. So he's not out of it for the class win. And he's been rapid this session, Pegasus. So
That's it. As we've seen, anything can happen in these races here.
oh,
Like this,
speaking of which,
like that.
oh, he's hit the wall.
You were on board for that one. Oh, and look, here we go. Pegasus will be licking his lips now.
Oh,
sends it down the inside and goes.
Alright, so Pegasus is now on the lead
No,
lap.
Pegasus had a wiggle then. No? He's had a wiggle. He got on the power too much, and the V8 lit up
and
the rear
now we've got
tyres.
a drag race. That's Kempy just with his nose in front. There goes Pegasus. Maybe.
Pegasus has the inside line, so Pegasus will take the line. There he goes. Got it done. So now, how much damage? Oh, I was close to the wall. How much damage does he have, and is he gonna pit now? He has the time to pit against Pegasus because fundamentally, he's not racing anyone else. He's just racing that car in front of him. So he had a lap on him at least, I think.
Yeah, so pretty much.
So if we go,
it's pretty much the lap gap. So
we'll bring up the timings right now so we can see here. So Longy lead on lap 17, Pixel on 17, Kemp on. He'll be starting 17 now. Once you go line, it should be switch over to 17. Yep. Yeah, Pegasus on 16. So he has. So Pegasus has actually now unlapped himself to him, actually.
He's unlapped himself to Kemp.
To the point, yeah. Well, if Kemp passed him, then he's back to the lap down. So, yes. So he's. Yeah, so yeah, maybe coming in for the pit to fix it might not be a great idea right now, but then who knows? Stu's in 4th, Rishi in 5th, Woody Lizard holding GTE, Bo in 7th, Dado in 3rd, and he's not Pegasus trying to make the comeback tour. Let's head over to the. Oh, they've blown out a bit more, so something's happened here.
Yeah, okay, 53 on the last lap, so he's had a mistake on that last lap somewhere.
That's it. Yep, a little wiggle.
Dado again, fastest GTE on the last lap. So that's down to 42 seconds now.
So Dado is coming. So maybe the BMW did not like the night session, but it really seems to be turned on now for this daytime session. Yeah, so long he's able to do fast laps again, he's running around 31. Pixel is running around 33s. The other LMDH is around the 35s. Who had a slow lap that time, as he's probably to back off for the leaders, he's gone past. So the leader's now lapped up all the way up to 4th now?
3rd.
Well, he's lapped 4th, he's on his way to lap 3rd.
I thought Longy had just passed Stu then. He has.
Yeah, there's Stu there, but
So
Kemp
Stu...
is
Oh, Kemp is Stu.
up the road. Is up the road a bit for. So overall, it's not too bad classing. So I was also surprised how long it took me to lap the DPI leader in the last night's session. It took for. I was like, it took me forever to get to them.
Well, I don't think you lapped him at all in the 1 hour session.
No, I never even saw them in the 1 hour. I don't know. No, I think I never lapped them on track. I think I may have got them in the pit stops because they. Because Kemp pitted as I passed him on the front straight near the end.
Yeah.
Where Pegasus, I did not because he decided to do the fuel game.
Mm.
Let's have a look here. Let's have a look at the big boy. We can't find the big boy.
Yeah,
There's the big boy. Let's see what lap time Dado does this time round.
Well, at least the game is simulating the Frenchy camera operators properly.
Yep, been shit. Oh, we little baguette to be over there. We film that. We car racing, no. Dado planted in over the curves here through the fortune gate. And away he goes. Let's see what lap time Dado does. 38. Nice.
Couple of tenths quicker than Woody. Woody was actually
That's it.
quicker than Bo Kane on that last lap. Oh, Pegasus
Yep.
is in the pits.
There we go. Pegasus for his
second
another
stop.
mandatory pit stop.
Feel
So
like-
Pegasus will have to stop one more
Yes.
time, and then that should actually get him to the end here, actually, which actually might be of a benefit to him, because Kemp is not going to be able to do on one more stop. If they're doing about 25, 30 minutes, are they doing? Oh, he might have to pit again then, actually.
No, I think they can stretch it to 30.
Yeah, if he can do 30 minutes, he can do one stop, and then he'll be fine. But also, you can remember the time you lose here, getting laps, what time the leader passes the thing to.
Yeah.
There we go. Away he rolls, smokes up the rear tyres. So let's have a look at the track map and see where everyone's at. So a few little... There we go. And out goes the Cadillac back into the freight. That rumbling V8.
Oh!
And then cooks it.
So
and
it's done
cooks
the pad
it.
change, it hasn't pumped the brakes.
That's cold tyres for you. They are terrible in this fat lap. You've got to be a little bit cautious. Let's just watch him through here. Using all the track.
Should be
Away
right
he
now.
goes.
He's got downforce now to
That's it.
help him the rest of the lap.
Oh, there you go. So that's the race leader of DPI right now. And Stu is 38 seconds behind Kemp to get into third overall. So this is shaping up to be a good battle here for the end session here for the GTEs. You guys on the comeback tour. These boys are pretty close to each other. Whoa, right up against the wall.
He's pushing
right
hard.
up against the wall. He is flying. He wants to make up the time now because time... If you can make the gap as small as you can, you have a better start for the fourth and final session here today. As I said, you don't have to be leading at the end here, but you would look to have the gap as small as you can.
Yes.
Let's go on board the Porsche. I just noticed that the fuel filler is on the wrong side of the car.
Well, it's good.
Yeah, it's on the wrong side because when they do when they pit this way, they change it over to the other side. But that's the game. It can't always change things around, but that's all right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's stuck at the base model. But you can actually see the other fuel opening. It's just got that cover on it.
Yeah,
Better
that's it.
aerodynamics.
So Woody's only just under 10 seconds ahead here of the Porsche. Push him in sessions for push. Yeah. I wanted to stress-free session 4, Night Havoc. Winning a bit. Remember Night Havoc? It's a flash or crash.
Yep.
There's a terminology also. I'm over the curves into the first chicane on the Mulsanne straight. Just send it. Yeah, you're not going to have an easy run here, Night Havoc.
And last night, Magic Mass was very rapid.
So it's going to be a very interesting session 4 today. So are you going to be jumping back in the car, Sato? Or...
No, I'll get it. I'll be heading off to work in 2 hours.
Okay, so Dado will be taking it to the checkered flag. As you can see, Dado's punching out the good time, so it's up to him to close down the gap.
In the end, we ended up being very similar.
I'm going to buy some stamps.
Ourselves, so.
Okay.
Dado's done more laps in the car, so I'm confident he'll bring it home in one piece.
That's it. Into the Mulsanne corner. Oh, he's getting it down a little bit. He's catching him. Did a fast lap than Dado at a 48.6. Dado did a 48.9. Woody with a 51. Oh, Longy's just gone faster again. 3:24.
Oh, nice. Can't quite
And
see
once
it at the moment, but...
and once again, he can go faster. Okay. But what he's doing then, he's building up his ERS, saving it, and just doing qualifying laps.
So unfortunately, the way the game is working, it decides to hide the first place off the leaderboard for whatever reason.
Ah.
The only time we get to see Longy's name on the ticker is if we're actually watching him. There we go, got his name on. There we go, 324.466.
That's it. And that was faster than what he did in practice too. So Longy just absolutely sending it right now. Into Indianapolis here in the Penske Porsche. Hard on the brake, slowest corner of the track. And then far out there.
Now, I have a feeling Night
Yes.
Pegasus has set the track record for the DPI this session. Because coming into this session, it was a 34.3. I'm pretty sure I've seen Pegasus do a 33.
Night Pegasus 33. Yep, 33,
yeah.
33. Compared to Kempy, which is a 35. That's, wow, 2 seconds quicker. Holy shit. Oh, and Stu with a 10-second penalty.
Stu's been a naughty boy with a speeding penalty.
That's it. So we look at the best laps here. Longy has got a 324. Pixel Boys a 330. Kemp with 335. Stu with a 334. Rishi with 332. That's not bad. Woody with 348. Bo with a 348. And Dave with a 347. Holy shitballs.
But Magic Mass last night did a 46.3.
So yeah, absolutely flying right now. So absolutely flying Longy is. He is. I don't know if he's going to get to Pixel Boy to put him a lap down this session, actually. Got 48 minutes to do it.
2-minute gap. But started at 1 minute, so...
Yeah, so he hasn't really sort of eked it out, so... The Pixel's actually running a lot quicker than the previous driver in the last session in that car. So it might not actually get him this time here. Here's Stu with the penalty. 10 seconds. He'll cop that at the end of the race.
Or end of the session, rather.
Oh, yeah. Let's go back to the GTEs. It's down to 7 seconds now. There you go. They are coming at each other here. On the way to Indianapolis, down this long, well, it's not even a straight actually, it's little kinks.
But yeah, they're getting the
Okay.
they're getting the 300 kilometers per hour down here.
And then is it a hard brake for that fast right kink, or is it just a light brake?
It's a light brake. You just got to knock it down one gear.
A gear, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was doing in the LMDH. Just brake, drop it one, pitch it in. Can't do what we did in the old LMP1 days, which was just turn and then brake.
Yeah.
From six, well, in the Audi was 6th gear, and the other cars was 7th. And then just have to smash the gears as fast as you can to get down to, I think it was like 2nd or 3rd gear to take that left-hander.
3rd gear, I think it was.
Yeah, 3rd gear. So you have to smash all the gears in a very short section, but to enter it at rapid speed at over 300 or at 300 kilometers an hour, and it's just flat chat turn, stomp on the brakes and turn was much fun. There we go. Pixel Boys in pit lane now. So, if they've done their fuel calculations right, they will be able to make it to the end from here.
Be touching
If the car can do it again, that's it. Where you going, maybe he's going to lose time in the pit stop here.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be running. I
you
wouldn't
guys
be
were getting what 42 minutes to a tank.
I could have got an extra lap, but it was just at the point where I would have had to really conserve lap, and I was like, I'm not taking the risk. I was pitting like a
Yeah, the BMW's
because
got an extra lap than you guys have, so.
Because when I was coming up to the start finish line, it'd be like that. No, you got 9 litres left, and I was using maybe like 8.47 litre of a lap, and I'm like, I'm not going to risk that just to get an extra lap, and there's no point. There we go. Fuel going in, tyres getting done now, so he'll be just waiting on the fuel now. There we go. And away he rolls. Back into the fray. So we'll see if he pits it all again now. And there goes Kempy, take back overall 2nd position again. This DPI, Jesus Christ.
I think Pegasus is getting close to Dado. Exit Porsche curves and
Start finish line difference between the two of them now. Let's grab a look at the LMP2 GTE battle. So it's coming down slowly.
Yeah, another 8.
So pit stops. Longy will probably have to make. Longy will have to make another pit stop.
Oh, definitely. GTEs will have to make another pit stop, and
Camp will have to make another.
pit stop.
Have to make maybe two
Maybe
with
two for
Shoot.
Camp, yeah.
Maybe 2. Pixie will see if he can roll the dice and make it to the end here. Has he just been passed by Longy? Yes, he has too. So he's been lapped now.
But that's obviously
So
now Longy will pit.
That's it. So there we go. That's 2nd place. There he goes. There's our race leader through the trees there. So it is literally taking him in nearly an hour and 15 minutes to get to the point of lapping the whole field now. A 3:29 for Longy the last lap there. So let's go back to the thing. So Longy will have to pit again. Kemp will have to pit twice again. Pixie may not need to. Stu will...
One stop.
Yeah, from this point in window, he should be able to make it. If he can get to at least 40 minutes on the safe side, we'll get him to the end here. Rishi.
It'll be one stop.
Probably one more stop. Woody Lizard will have to do one more stop. Kane will have to do one more stop.
Yep.
And Dado will have to do one more stop.
Yep.
And Pegasus is probably on the verge of doing one stop here. So we'll see if the fuel game. He does like to play the risky bits.
But don't forget, he started 5 minutes after everyone, so...
That's it. And he's now 23 seconds behind Dado.
And I think, based on when Kemp has been pitting, I think Kemp is that 5 minutes out of whack to be able to do it on one stop.
Because what I think Pegasus did, once he got his car inside line, the lights were off, so I think he had the car turned off. So he was burning no fuel whatsoever. But he is being rapid right now. He's 2 seconds lap quicker than Kemp with a 3:34 the previous lap. So he's not hanging around.
Oh yeah, he's trying to close the gap.
He's hustling. There is who there?
Went quicker than Stu on the previous lap.
Yeah, not by much. Jeez, that's how quick he is. Holy shit. Yeah, so a quick DPI driver can be faster than an LMDH driver. So I'm wondering if he's used up his ERS again, or he's had a slight wiggle.
Mm.
As I said, this is a track that is, it's easy to lose time, but it is hard to gain it.
Mm.
It is a very hard to gain. So you really, the car really has to be. You really want to be out. You'll know a good car the way they enter through the Porsche curves.
Yes.
It's literally a dab. Depends on what gear you enter in. If you're in a seventh or thing, I drop it down to, I was fifth, drop to fourth, and it was flat chat all the way through here. Flat chat, dab, get on the brakes here, keep it nice and tight, slow it down, keep it tight, and then get on the throttle and accelerate out.
Yeah. It's very much the same in the GTs as well.
And also, you know a car is suspension's right if they can pound over the curves in nicely.
Yeah, which
Where
Stu
if you
is
look
not.
at it, Stu is not doing so. Their car is not handling the bumps. So that's what's killing them. What time did he do that time? 3:30, 3:36. Let's see what Nine Pegasus does.
33.9.
3:33. Jeez, he's actually catching Stu here. Also, maybe a bit of driver's fatigue in because we're now on 20 minutes in this session here.
Mm.
Here we go. First place to take second place. Longest last lap, 3:24.266.
Cool.
Oh,
It's not a 23. Not good enough, Longy.
Fixer Boy, he's on a new lap. Oh, he's out lap. Here we go. Pit lane for the Porsche.
Yep. They'll get him to the end.
That's it. He will make it to the end here. So this will pretty much be a full tank and tyres. Just be on the safe side. I wouldn't be doing anything else but that.
So Woody's
In
actually
the
responded to Bo Kane on that last lap.
yeah, 3:48. So we'll watch his pit stop here. Tyres done. Fuel going into the car now. Even though this man here, the refuel, he's gone away, but fuel's still going in. It's about a 40-second stop for fuel and tyres. No repairs. There he goes. Rolls away nicely. Back into the freight. You can hear the car
bouncing.
on the yeah, bouncing. It's very annoying in the car. I was actually pulling the car in fourth gear in pit lane and then dropping it down to first before the pit lane exit, just to knock it off. And back into the fray he goes. Let's have a look at our GTE battle here. It's blown out again to 8 seconds. I don't know if that's because Woody went faster. Hey boys, look at that lap time.
Oh no! He's hit the wall.
He is tank slapped the wall here. Woody's pushing. Oh, you can see he's missed the apex by a country mile there. That's not what Woody wanted to be doing. So he's going to have repairs now. Unless he turns off. Here comes Long in the background. So the question is, how is the car? Is he going to pit for it now? And the answer is no. Probably see if the car still straight drives and he'll just leave it, see how he feels.
Now I had because I had an incident with that wall last night, and like the hit is big, but the damage is minimal.
Okay, it does have a safer barrier in real life.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here comes Kane in the background.
Yeah, it's got like wall of death properties to it, but it doesn't do the damage that the wall of death did. It just
does
like a glitch and a bounce.
Yeah.
It's still
So
a good
this
top
might be
20.
the incentive for Bo.
Well, Bo
It
wouldn't
was
know.
still a fast lap though.
It's
Like,
a
look at
good
that lap
lap,
time.
okay.
Still a 3:48 with a wall tap. He's scratched up the. It must be like he's racing a Darlington. He's done the Darlington stripe down the side of his
Yeah.
Corvette. Let's have a look at Night Pegasus. How far away is he from Dado? Oh,
Oh no.
oh, what's going on here?
Uh-oh.
What has gone here with Night Pegasus? Has he hit the wall again?
I don't know.
It sounds like he's just got in gear and he's just letting the car idle around. Yep, he's done it. He's hit the wall again. You can hear the revs. It's free spinning.
Oh my god.
Oh,
And he did it at
that's a
the
lot of
start of the lap too. That's a
that's a
long
lot of
time.
RPM. That's too much RPM. That's too much RPM. I would just let it do this. Just. Oh no, not. He's done it again. I would just leave it
Just
in a gear and just let the car.
yeah, and just idle it down.
See, if he's broken a drive shaft again, he's not lost drive again. I think what I heard someone said to do in real life is put all your brake pressure to the rear, and because this will have an LSD, it basically the free will have free spin. You put all your brake pressure to the rear and start applying the brakes. So then it will grab the wheel that's not moving or the drive shaft that's not lock it up, and it'll start driving off the other side.
Yeah.
So we're gonna watch here in beta bet to see if he can get through. Worst case scenario, if he has the ability to turn the engine off, pull over to the side, turn the engine off, let the temperature come down, and then go again if he's able to get driving. Here we
Yeah,
go.
but the problem is though that the game only lets you sit for 90 seconds.
Yeah, but that 90 seconds might be enough just to cool the motor down enough. So,
I reckon to cool the engine down you need airflow.
nah, I've seen it before. You turn the engine off and it calms down.
By enough, because then you got to fire it up and then get going
Yeah,
again.
you have to creep. You can't rev it. You have to creep it. He's a long way from home. He's gonna blow that motor up.
Hmm.
Listen to it. It's just freaking revving. I'll be having it in the highest gear and just letting it chug.
But the problem is you've got to rev it to get up that hill.
Yeah.
But clutch it in, get off the revs. You're now over the
Oh, there we go.
cruising
Longy's
distance.
in for his
Yep.
final stop. What he needs is someone to give him a push. Here comes Kemp for his. Oh, this is close.
It
This is
is.
really close. I think he's gonna have to splash and dash. But now Night Pegasus has decided to break his car again.
Yeah.
There you go.
Against
Pixel's
the
now
rules.
moved back up into second overall
Yep.
and has unlapped himself. So watch the leader go through his pit stop here. Fuel going in. So this will be almost a full tank here. Probably at least, I'd say 10 laps worth of fuel. There we go. And away he goes. Kemp's down, and away he goes. Let's check on Night Pegasus.
He's going to go back up the hill.
That's it. Here goes Dado.
Yep.
In pit lane for his final stop. Hits his heart, smokes it up. Fuel and tyres be getting done now because it takes the same amount of time. I think fuel takes longer. Yes.
Yeah. For full
Yeah. So
tank, the fuel will take longer. For this one, I think fuel will be slightly longer. I think you'll need 70 litres, and it's about 40 litres for fuel and tyres to be done at the same time.
That's
Doing
it.
35
But yeah,
kilometres.
I would still be putting fuel and tyres in. Let's see how Pegasus is going. Well, he's still moving, but he's now entering the Porsche curbs here. Let's have a look at the track map. One car's catching him.
He's pulling
taking
off
to
the
the
track for him, so he knows he's coming, and that was Rishi.
That's it. So he has time now. Data's left pit lane. He's on his way. So here's Longy coming towards Mulsanne Straight. Pixel Boy on Woody Lizard. And the gap is about 8 seconds. Jesus Christ, he's got. There we go. Well, he's doing an awesome job here tonight, Pegasus. He's getting there. I would just be cutting this. I would just cut this track here. I would not be going around the track. I'll be like, shortest line possible. Just cut the sucker.
Yeah.
There's no point. Oh, the game's going to give you track money. The car's buggered. Screw it. I'm cutting the track here. But he has to get to the other side here shortly.
Yeah,
He's maintaining engine speed, so he's doing right. Considering from where we caught him up, where he's done an impressive job here, but now comes the final hurdle.
Yeah, getting around here.
I would cut as much of this as I could. The worst part is once he enters the pit lane, his momentum has to go down because he has to get down to the pit speed limit.
Yeah.
So let's watch. Yep, he's made the lane.
And it starts going uphill again.
But I think he has the momentum this time to make it.
Just don't stop early. Pull in.
And
there
he
we go.
made it.
Now, engine
Well
off.
done.
Engine off. For the love of God.
So we'll see if he gets back out there. We'll keep an eye on that. Here's Longy. Come through the Porsche curves now. We'll go through who's catching Stu.
Yep.
Yeah. There he is. To put him back down a lap. Oh, Pegasus still in there. Oh, Kane is into pit lane now, so he's stopping early.
No, it's about right. So expect Woody to go 1 to 2 laps longer.
That's it. Here we go. Oh, there goes Stu. He's pit lane for his final pit stop. Porsche getting done. Cadillac's still here. As long as he leaves, we'll be all happy about that. Fuel going in the Porsche. BMW making his way to his pit bay. A lot of fuel going in here. Oh, Pegasus still in the lane. There we go. The hover Porsche is off.
Now.
Hover Porsche. They've forgot to remove the dollies. Well, that's going to save on tyre weight. Stu's still in the pit lane getting fuel done. Pegasus is still here, which is a good sign. Engine still running. There we go. Back onto the track and away goes the Porsche.
Yep, back on the ground. So they've removed the jacks.
That's it. Pegasus still here in pit lane getting repairs. So hopefully we'll get back out there. Here's our race leader Longy on lap 26 right now. He is next car behind him is 2 minutes 49. He doesn't. Where he is down at the end of Mulsanne.
Yeah. So second chicane for Longy, Mulsanne corner for Pixel.
That's it. Pegasus still in pit lane, which is a good sign. I know it sucks for him, but it's a good thing. Campy holding down 30 overall. Like, Jesus, he has not been out of the top 3 overall in this session.
Even with that little bit of oopsie, which is that car crabbing a little bit?
Nah. You can see the mark on the front on the right hand side.
Maybe it's
Pegasus
just a
still
camera
in
angle. It
pit
looks
lane.
like it's on an
Jesus
angle.
Christ. That's it. So Stu is next to catch him, which is... There's a distance for the next car ahead of him. So Kemp will be at... Yep. So long as going to be pit is fuel to the end. Pixie's pit is fuel to the end. Kemp will be fuel to the end. Stu will be fuel to the end. They'll be fuel to the end. Everyone's... Woody. Woody's the only car that we're waiting for pit stop now.
Yeah.
Which should be coming this lap or the next lap?
Maybe in next lap. We'll see.
We'll see in a minute. We'll just keep an eye on Woody here. Oh, there we go. Look, he's out. He's on the track. Pegasus is back into the race and just a measly 17 minutes behind.
And almost
guys
squeezed off at the tunnel chicane again.
Let's see. Oh, here we go. Woody's in pit lane.
Oh,
smokes up
geez,
to a
you're
pit lane.
pushing it.
No penalty.
So Woody's going to have a shorter stop than what Bo Kane.
Everyone else says, and probably leave with less fuel. It's just, I don't know if it. Oh, would you even put tyres on now for this final half an hour? Depends on the wear.
If he has to put the 35-40 litres in, yeah, you'd put tyres on.
Okay. Alright, so Night Pegasus back in the race after a very lengthy... Well, his previous lap was 10 minutes. There we go, Hover Corvette. There we go, I can hear another V8 coming, so I'll be a Calic. There he goes. Woody back into the fray here. There goes Campy. Let's see what the gap is once it all settles down here in a second. Let's have a look at the man, the myth, the man who had to limp a car around the whole track and not blow the motor this time.
Well, you got
also, he probably would have had engine damage too, so they probably had to repair that too. So.
Oh yeah, that would have been the biggest repair.
All that work for Pegasus just go down the window again. It's a 22-second gap, so Woody's actually gained time here.
Yeah. Yeah, 10 seconds better off on fuel.
Yeah, that's it. So that Corvette is an absolute gem on fuel around here, so...
Yeah, carries that pace with that fuel advantage.
That's an impressive car to drive then. So we might see a few more Corvettes next year.
Well, I was going to say, I think that's
unless we change it.
Drive this year.
They were the P51 Sim Sports. They were going to drive a Corvette because they are Corvette bowtie boys. So that could be very interesting there.
Unfortunately, Sirius decided to break his real life car, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Doing too many handbrake, turn brakes, or reverse donuts.
And then Sirius decided, I'll just get my wife to fix the car for me.
So that takes even longer.
No, he's just sitting back drinking beers while he watches.
Well, then why didn't he race? They just yell out, "Just do this." There we go. Race leader Longy. 24 minutes remaining. He has nearly a lap on second place here. Can he get to him? Track map says he will be that blue dot there. Going through the Porsche curves right now. Yep, there he is in the BMW.
Yep, it's better.
They've been doing a lot better. They're doing pretty good this run. Pace has been there. They've had a few little hiccups here and there, but they've been going good. Let's see, his Night Pegasus cross line. Here we go. Let's see what his last lap was, what it says. 7 minutes. So it cost him. So it was 10 minutes to get to pit lane, plus another 7 minutes for that out lap. So that's 3 minutes. So that was a 13-minute pit stop fundamentally.
Yeah.
Well, 13 minutes he lost there in that session. Oof. So let's have a look at the timings here, actually. So he's now 23 laps down. Damn it. He's 3 laps down on Kemp. That is brutal. Absolutely brutal. He's 2 laps down on all the GTE cars now. Here comes Longy down to the Dunlop curbs, up on the curbs there. Gotta watch that left-hander I found. The car, if you climb too much of it, the car did not like it. I for myself.
Yeah, the GT could ride it no problems, but
I found it was it sort of hooked me around a little bit. So I just try to avoid as much as I can. But here's your race leader. So, if you're liking what you're seeing and you want to do some sim racing on Automobilista 2, you can head over to the pinned comments. Head over to the website. You can see our upcoming events, also our trophy room, previous champions of series, races, everything we have done in the past. Current series, upcoming series is all posted there, which you can enter via the website. Or you can head over to Just Race Net, search for ANZ Combined Racing or ANZCRL. And you can enter our events via there. I think Woody wants to try and push more people to enter via that way because I think it gives all the details over. And then via one of those two formats, I'm not exactly certain, you'll be able to get a invite to the Discord where we do most of our stuff. We also have a Facebook group, which is ANZ Combined Racing League, which we do post up our events there, but we do tend to do most of our talking, yakking in the Discord. So if you want to come do Automobilista 2 racing, or if you want to try and do special events for iRacing, we do allow people to come and join, but you do have to become a committed team driver to do that sort of stuff. So we are having a iRacing special event next weekend, which is going to be the Indy 6 Hour. So we're going to have a GT3. Hang on, I'll be back in a sec.
Yep, so just continue on. We've got 2 GT3s and an LMP2 at next week's iRacing Indy 6 Hour. So that will be, that's good though. We've got some nice, all our drivers, they're looking to, represent us on the iRacing stage. Endurance races, and we're actually coming off a win at the 24 Hours of Le Mans a couple of weeks ago.
That's it, a big win for ANZ Combined Racing League. The theme for that Le Mans 24-hour race was eating shit. as we basically ate shit before we even crossed the start finish line as you got taken out by a BMW.
Yes.
And had a severely... The damage didn't look that... The hit didn't look that hard, but the damage was severe.
Yeah.
So we were dead last, a couple of minutes behind at the end of... Before we even really did a lap in. So we completed the last to first challenge.
Yep.
But it was a fantastic race. All the drivers did well. It was great to see. I think if you actually head to my Discord, you can see my POV or part of my for the stream there on Dark Racing 40 on Twitch. You can head over there. You can see, it should be still in the video section. So if you want to watch 24 hours of that, you can see my POV and the outside cam of our Mustang race. Longy for 3:29.7, so he's pumping out lap times now. Here is a Pixel Boy heading towards Mulsanne. And 3:36 here, so he's lost a bit of time now. He's not going as fast as he was before, so... Here's Kempy. The DPI, still on the top 3 overall. I do not think Stu's actually going to get to him before the end of this race here, because he is nowhere near.
Depends if Kempy has to pit or not.
Oh, that's right, yeah, we forgot about that. If he has to pit again... Here's the second Porsche in the field here. Rishi in 5th place overall. 4th place in the LMDHs. Coming into Indianapolis in his yellow banana. Go check out the GTE battle. Woody Lizard has actually pulled a gap on Bo.
Yeah,
the gap's increased.
Bo's had a bit of a poor lap last time round. It was only a 354.
That's it. Oh, there's a bit of damage to the right side of that car there. We look underneath the next to the sponsor. Yeah, so he's tank slapped the wall here. We'll see what his lap time is.
Well, I think it was on the previous lap where the the 355.
Oh yeah, look at this front bumper bar. It's even cocked out the front right.
Yeah. Well, that's
Let's
the
see what his
damage I
lap time
saw.
is. Yeah, that's a damaged car. 349, still competitive. He's Dado Racer. He is a measly 43 seconds. Look at that. Night Pekka says was a minute behind. Now he's down to 8 minutes behind Dado. Jesus, that broken drive shaft again. So that appears to be the weak point of the DPIs. Tank slapping the wall and breaking the drive shaft.
Mm.
But if you can get it to pit lane, it is repairable. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Dado taking a lot. That's a lot of curb there. Curb? What curb? I drive straight.
It's like the story with the old Audis in LMP1s back in the 2000s that just pull the cars in and replace the whole gearbox inside 8 minutes.
Yeah, that's right. The was it the R8? Yeah, I've got the model here actually. Yeah, the R8
Yeah.
LMP 900. Yeah, they damaged the gearbox and they literally changed it in 8 minutes, which was I,
Yeah. Instead of
I think they were leading at the time, was it, or they're at the front, and
yeah
I think that car actually won the race.
yeah it did. Yeah, because Audi decided instead of building a gearbox that can last 24 hours, we'll just replace it.
Well, we'll just make it modular. But now you can't actually do that in Le Mans anymore. If your gearbox blows, that is it. You are not allowed to change it.
Mm.
Your gearbox now has to charge. So the Project 59, the NASCAR that ran at Le Mans a couple of years ago now, that actually blew up its gearbox. And they went to the official and said, look, we're Garage 59. We don't here. We just want to run the car. And they're like, okay, change gearbox, finish the race. But now these days, if you blow the gearbox, you are done and dusted.
Mm.
So Longy is an absolute lot, nearly 5 seconds, 5 to 6 seconds a lap quicker than everyone else right now on the track.
Yeah.
15 minutes remaining. An absolute, he's getting close. He's getting close to a lapping the whole field here.
Mm.
Pixel Boy he's not doing fast lap times. I'm wondering if they're having to conserve fuel now just to make it to the end.
Yeah, probably.
Because his lap times are, that's like nearly he's 8 seconds a lap slower that lap. I can see the leader catching right now. He's not doing any speed. So I reckon that they have run the gamble and try and make it to the end on fuel. And they are marginal on fuel again.
Mm.
So we had one beam the last time, which was marginal on fuel. We're going to have the second beam, though, which looks it's marginal on fuel. Or they are just trying to console. How far back? The Kemp is a minute behind. Let's see if that gap actually comes out. Actually, this has the earrings of the year that all the LMP1 cars decided to break, and the DC Chucky Chang LMP2 car was leading the race for like over 12 hours.
Yeah, that's right.
Because
Yeah.
all the LMP1 cars broke their
The hybrid system, yeah.
hybrid system, and it took forever. Like every single car, even the car that wanted, they broke it, but they broke theirs early on, so they had enough time to try and get back to the lead. And they literally only got to the lead in the final hour, I think it was.
Mm. That was the
If
Porsche, wasn't it?
yeah, the Porsche one, that one.
Hulkenberg, I think, was driving
Yeah,
that one.
I think so. Where if the LMP2 cars didn't need to make a stop every half an hour, an LMP2 car would have potentially won that year's Le Mans race. It was actually a good race to watch too, actually. So if you ever want a good race to, oh, that's a lot of track. That's a
Yeah.
lot of track here. No, he's pulling the time on Kemp. He's not. But here comes the Porsche of Longy. Pegasus is down to a 332, so he's like, screw this, I'm going to go as fast again to make up any time. Well, I'm pretty sure his fuel strategy window's just gone out the window now.
Yeah.
So. Into the Porsche curbs here. What's up, Cat? But they're just watching second place, and there's the first place Longy in the Porsche. So no catalogs. Yeah, no Cadillacs in the field this year for the
In the GTPs.
yep, in the GTPs. Maybe next year we might see a Cadillac. We'll see. We'll get that Ruckus V8 in it. It's in the back of it. Let's see if Pixel Boy is just gonna fight Longy here, or is he just gonna let him pass? There we go. He's now onto the backside of him. Blue light is flashing. Here we go, and there goes the Porsche.
And that's every car lapped.
That's it. It's taken Longy nearly an hour and 50 to do it, but he's lapped every single car in the field now. It's a bit of a shame, but that's the closest he's been to the back of the Porsche all race. It just happens to be getting lapped. But these boys, you know, there we go. Kemp is in pit lane.
Yep.
That will be his final stop, so it's going to be a splash and dash here. So this is a small reprieve here for Peggers. He will make some time back on him, but not a lot here. This will be like a 30-second stop, if that. At this time, I wouldn't be bothered changing tyres. I'll be just putting fuel in and go.
Just fuel and go, yeah.
There we go. Yeah, look at that. Wasn't even 20 seconds.
Now where's...
Oh, here we go. Stu's.
There
Look at this. We're going to have deep LBHs in the top 1, 2, 3 here in a second. And there he goes. Look at that.
Okay.
It's finally taken an hour and 50 minutes
And now...
for the DPI to fall to 4th to get out of the top 3.
Wow, technically, what would that have been? Almost 5 hours?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, 5 hours in game. Now, where is Rishi? Oh, he is does he have 10 minutes to get to him? His lap time has probably not quick enough. Let's go to the GTEs right now. Oh yeah, Woody's blowing this out.
Yeah.
47 last lap. Kane to a 49. And Dado to a 51.
That is,
so Dado's losing a little bit of time here. So let's go check the times here. So fastest lap, Longy for 3:24.226. Pixel Boy at 3 minute 30. Kemper for 3:35. Stu for 3:34. Rishi 3:32. Woody lives at 3:47. 3:48 for Bo. 3:47 for Dado. And Nipek is at 3:32. He is 2 laps down on the car ahead of him, and he is 4 laps down on Kempy. Here he comes, Dado, pounding through the curbs. Let's see what lap time Dado does there. 3:49. So we're in the final. Oh, hello, Cat. Cat's here next to me. Didn't realise it. So we're into the final 10 minutes of the race here. Longy is leading in the Penske Porsche. He has a lap advantage over everyone, or over second place. Hard onto the brakes. On a Dunlop curve here. Let's have a look at the track map. Let's bring it up. So, no, a few cars down here. That would be... No, that's not these two. Oh, that would be
Woody and he's just been passed by Stu.
Stu, that's it.
And the car ahead of Stu... Who would that be?
That would be
Kemp.
Kemp, yep. Oh, Kemp's back into 3rd. So Stu's had an incident. Yeah, Stu's had a moment. We've missed it.
How did he be able to get past Kemp?
8 minutes. Well, we got to see. There's a gap. He should.
No, but just
be
the
able
lap times that Stu's been able to do this race.
Yeah, it's not been that impressive. Even Rishi's gone faster than Shu in the previous lap. Let's see what Shu's lap time is. Let's get the map. So we finally had LMDH's 1, 2, 3, and then Stu just like, nah, screw that. DPI third. So let's see. I reckon he's just had a spin somewhere because the car looks still pretty clean. Yeah, Pixel Boy, he's backed off right in his pace. He's got no. I reckon he's fuel saving to make it the end here. Let's see what the BMW does. His lap time. 53. Jesus, yeah. So he's had a spin somewhere. Car looks clean though, so no damage. Oh!
Oh, and Kemp's decided, nah, I don't want the DPIs in third.
No, fourth.
He must have done what you said earlier, got on that left-hand curve and just spun it.
Yeah. Yeah, if you take too much of it, it bounces you off and it just pulls you to the left. Well, one mistake returned by another one. Look how dirty these Cadillac DPI is. Right behind the vanes on the other side. So you can see the damage he's had there. It's all dirty too. But now the question is, if Kemp can do fast laps and Stu, can he get past him again with 6 minutes remaining?
Yeah, who knows?
It's been a very topsy-turvy race. Normally it's just like, all right, classes get to their positions in the overall pecking order and they just blow away from each other. This has not been the case in this race.
And like they're technically not racing for position,
each other.
but
no, they're overall right now. We say in this race, yes, Kemp is fourth, but overall Kemp is technically behind all the LMDH cars. But on the track, he's not singing around. They're doing decent lap time. Here comes Woody in the background there.
But the advantage that Kemp has is that he will start. He'll start with like a 1 minute advantage over Stu and Pixel in the next session.
Oh yeah, they're not going to get to him then. So that's why we need to speak to Woody about it, because technically, because they finished ahead of him in the previous session. So. So.
Yeah, well, that might have to change for the last session because technically, yeah, all these guys are.
Yeah, even though in this session they are racing for position, technically these guys in the previous session finished ahead of Kemp, I believe. There's map. We'll work it out. It's all fine.
I'll have a look. I'll bring up the last night's results. And Kemp finished ahead of Stu.
Oh, did he?
It was Lou.
Oh, there goes Dad. Oh, there goes Longy around.
Longy's...
Longy's looped it. Got lost track of Dado. With 2 laps remaining. So probably the big boy BMW caught him out. So if Kemp actually finished ahead of Stu, then technically these guys are actually battling for actual position then.
Yeah.
So right now, the DPI is in an LMDH sandwich right now.
Yeah, so based
BMW in front, Porsche behind.
Yeah, so based on race time, these guys were 2 minutes and 5 seconds ahead of when they finished. But that's also factoring in the fact the Stu car, they ran out of fuel.
That's right,
at the end of that session, so you pushed them across the line.
Yep. So technically, we are actually looking at a DPI being on the top steps up here. Overall, for an overall second to third.
Overall third, yeah.
Yeah, overall second to third, so... Yeah, 354 for Kemp.
Yeah.
There goes Longy. It's taking him ages, but he's finally getting back around Dado. So he'll have 2 more laps. He'll have this lap and 1 more lap to go.
Yep.
So we'll have a look at... Let's go have a look at the GT battle here. There's Woody
Just
with a
stay there,
47. He's not hanging around still. Jesus Christ, he is freaking motoring.
Mm.
Tires must be good. Fuel must be nice and low. He's like, I am going. Night Pegasus did another 32.
32.3.
That's his fast lap. 32.332, just previous one. Even with the damage, he's like, oh fuck, I gotta
Well,
make up
let's see
time
what he
here.
does this lap too, because he's finishing this lap as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
look at the
he
lights
is
that
not
he
look,
takes.
he is absolutely monster. He's on a mission to reduce the gap as much as he can to give him a shot for the win here. Because
32.7.
Kemp's
But
32.7. He is absolutely flying.
if he didn't break
What
his
what?
tail shaft, he'd be well. He would have been well in the a shot to be overall podium.
Yeah, he'll be up there actually.
Well, it depends what the gap's going to be off the start, but he
So here we go. Longy starting his final lap here for session 3 for ANZ Combined Racing League's Le Mans 24 hour.
Pegasus was the fastest driver in the last lap.
Yep. So Pegasus can take that away for overall lap 34. He was, well, technically we were in lap 33 actually. He was the fastest lap driver that lap. So we're watching our race lead here. We'll have a quick run through the field here. Pixel Boy here in second, come through Dunlop Bridge. Shu in third. Kemp in fourth. Rishi in fifth. Ooh, he's close to getting to Kempy. We'll see what happens here. It might be on the last lap. Woody Lizard leading the GTE. He is 27th consecutive Bow. Here is the Porsche, who is a 50-second head gap of Dado, and Night Pegasus, well, he's minutes behind. Well, here we go. Final lap of this session. So the question is, I want to know, do these boys have enough fuel to make it to the end now? Because their lap times is way up the pace. But here goes the Porsche Longy into the second chicane on the Mulsanne straight. We haven't seen much of him. Whoa, he even clipped the ball out there and he's taking that much corner. I wonder if he's saving his ERS and trying to do an absolute fly on the last lap here.
Mm.
He took a lot of curb there and that ball got knocked over. Hard on the brakes, hard on the brakes. Get it in, climbs. Yeah, he's pushing this lap. Well, I wonder if we're going to see a faster lap here on the final lap. Because I did that last night. For my second stint, I did my fast lap on the final stint. With all the dust getting flown up here.
Oh, jeez.
Taking a lot of track.
Yeah.
A lot of track. More than I was willing to take. On the brakes here. Gets on the throttle early. That engine sounds like it's turned up. It sounds like he's got the wick turned up here. Oh, Woody Lizard's in pit lane. Woody's in pits. He does not have enough fuel to make it the end, so he's compromised his thing. This is going to be brutal here. We're going to watch the Porsche here. It's going to be a short splash and dash. He hasn't left. There he goes. Longy is entering the Porsche curves here, but let's see between these two. Here comes. Where's Woody Lizard? He's rolling. He's not near the pit exit.
The Porsche into the lead.
There we go. He gets it done. From one Porsche into the lead, another Porsche about to finish the session here. Here comes Longy into the fourth chicane. Night Pegasus couldn't make it on fuel. Is he going to get? Is he going to get past before? Don't pit, mate. Keep going.
Just keep going, you.
Oh, Longy gets. You could. He's going to pit here and finish the race here. Longy wins session 3 here. Let's watch Night Pegasus. He's a long pit stop. Here comes Pixel Boy. Very slow. Very slow. What was his lap time? No, 36. So he's finished the race. Here comes Stu. Long way away. Pegasus had to change his pit strategy.
Oh, dear.
There's Longy. Let's have a look at these two boys. What's the gap on these two boys? 10 seconds. The picture is telling him to go, unless he's actually crossed the start finishing line, and
Nah,
that's it. He can't go
it
because if
should
the
be
start
before
finishing line,
there.
if his pit bay is after the start finish line and Longy's finished the race, then he crosses the line. He's done there and then.
Yeah.
All right, so let's
I
have a look
thought
here.
all the pit
Stu,
boxes were before the start finish line though.
I don't know. Well, we'll see by the end here. Dado, he's
That is
finished. Yep, so Dado is finished. Woody Lizard has had to pit, so miscalculation on the fuel. His pit stop was he's probably literally like 5 litres too short here. So the Porsche out of nowhere has jumped to the lead here. Where's Kempy? Kempy's just coming through Indianapolis. Where's Stu? On his way to the Porsche curves here. Yeah, Pegasus' race is finished. He's done.
Okay.
He would have left. Yeah. He would have left now, and the game's just not letting him to go because he's in pit there. Unless he's got massive damage here, and the car's apparently long. He's just trundling around now. Let's watch the BMW here. Third place of Stu. Well, Pegasus would not known where the leader was too. He would just assume, I need to get fuel here, and the leader would have probably crossed the line, would pass him, and then it would come and finish, and he's hit pit bay, and the game's like, yep, you're done now. So here comes the third place LMDH car, the BMW. And they are dead. Here comes Kempy into the Forge Cane, final time. Rishi in the BMW, Porsche, sorry, behind him, and he is done. He won't get to him. So 2 cars on track still, the Corvette of Woody and the Porsche of Bocane. Bocane, yep. He would have been chomping his chips when he saw Woody pit. Yeah, Pegasus is done. His race is finished. Through the Porsche curve for the final time. Really out to the wall here, pushing the gap. How much of a gap does he have? 11-second gap. So it's going to be all to play for GTE in the final session here.
I managed to finish that race.
Oh, well done. You didn't realise that the leader was coming past you right at the end there, were they?
No.
Yep. We thought, don't pit, don't stop. And then we just like, you and pit bay, why haven't you left and realised that your pit bay is after line after, yeah.
After
and here we go.
line, yeah.
That's it. Here comes the Porsche. So, quick question. Drive shaft again?
No, we worked out it's a clutch.
A clutch?
So you can't flick spin these cars. It cooks the clutch.
Oh, so that's okay.
So I had a spin going out of the Dunlop chicane.
Yep.
And I flick spun the car, and then I had no drive. I had little drive.
Oh wow, we thought you did drive. Okay.
No, and that's what happened last night. I went in the fence, I came out, and I flick spun the car, and again I had no drive. So is it Stumpy? He was saying that it's a clutch. You cook the clutch, and it can take up to a lap to cool the clutch down.
Yeah, we heard you revving. I'm like, pull the revs down, pull the revs down. All right, so let's go through the race results here. Longy takes the win here for session 3 with his best lap of a 3:23. That was the last lap. The son of a bitch did do it on the last lap. He fucking did. Mixer Boy comes home in second, a lap behind. Fast lap of 3 minutes 30. Stum in third, if a 3:34. Kempy in fourth overall with a 3:35. Rishi in fifth with a 3:32. And that's a decent time, actually. Bocane, first of the GTEs, gets the win because Woody miscalculated his fuel. His fast lap on 3:47.9. Woody Lizard comes home in second after making the miscalculation on the fuel of 3:47.1. Dado Racer.
Boy as well.
Yes. Oh, he's also got a 10-second penalty too. Oh, so that's blown it out even more. So that's going to make it really interesting in the final race here. And Dado Racer comes home in third for the GTEs with a 3:37.9. And Night Pegasus, 5 laps down, but a nice lap, 3:32. That's quickly in a couple of the LMDH cars there, Pegasus. So well done.
Yeah, thanks.
So the key. Well, we thought you'd broken on a drive shaft, and lucky you didn't cook the motor trying to get back to pit lane. Because we're listening to the RPMs going up and up and up.
Yeah, I learnt from last night.
Yeah. So well done to all the drivers. So we'll be back in what 3 hours? Is it?
Just close
Think
that
so.
tab. I'll be able to tell you.
Don't do that.
Yeah, so we'll be back on, what was that? About 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. is the start of the
So
final session.
yeah, so about so just under 3 hours for the session 4 and the final 1 hour for ANZ Combined Racing League's Le Mans 24-hour. Well done, Pegasus Knights. So you get the end. We'll see what your time penalty is, but well done, mate. You were looking in it. You were looking really good there. You were making the time up, which is good. But unfortunately, so clearly the answer is not flick spin the DPI. So
Yep, so that's going to be it. And we'll see you in a couple of hours' time for session 4.
that's it.
Alright, that's done.